Braswell, CEO of Artemis Lifestyles, and I'm here today with Jason Cohen of Adcomm Mdu. Hi, Jason. How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, good. Well, welcome to Artemis Day. Would you like to tell us a little bit about Adcomm?
Sure. Adcomm Mdu is a provider of internet, fiber internet, and TV services for multifamily communities.
Nice. So tell us what you would do for an association.
Well, basically what we do is we consolidate our services to a bulk package,
Okay.
and then we provide the property with a bulk discounted wholesale package for TV, internet, or both.
Okay.
We bundle bill the services, so we
Nice.
combine the billing services, and then we provide, ongoing service to the property for the length of the contract for all the residents. We provide internet and we provide TV service in all the common areas and such. And that's basically what we do for the property. We provide that service.
So if a community was looking to go this way, what should they be looking for in a company to choose?
Well, I think that, look, the bottom line in our business is service,
Okay.
right? Because a property signing a bulk contract with us for anywhere between 5, 7, 10 years or longer. And, after we sign the contract, after we negotiate the terms, and after everybody's agreed upon things, we deploy the service, then it becomes a service thing, right? And then it's about being on site for the property, being able to provide services to the residents as they need them, giving them the proper information about where to go and resource additional software programming, speeds, higher speeds, and provide those services. So it's an ongoing relationship that we build with the property management company, and the ownership, and all the residents. So we become part of the community.
I love that. So what is the biggest challenges that your industry is facing today?
Well, I mean, look, there are a lot of challenges. I mean, there are a lot of regulatory things that are going on in the industry today.
Yep.
There's a lot of rapid changing with the technology. Obviously, one of the things that we provide is we provide DirecTV bulk services to multifamily, and DirecTV was known many years for being a satellite company, and that's how they're recognized.
True.
So there's a transition that's happening in the industry where all these different providers that were providing satellite services or other services are now converting to a stream IP platform.
Yeah.
So DirecTV has made that switch over as well. So now DirecTV, as we're a nationally recognized dealer and provider for DirecTV services and partner with them, now we provide those stream services. So it's educating residents, educating property management groups and ownership groups about the new services, the new technologies that are being offered. Same thing with fiber internet. Faster speeds. Everybody wants more bandwidth. Everybody wants more flexibility. So it's a challenging business, and there's a lot of competition in it. And that's why at the end of the day, it really comes down to service.
So if you're a board looking to investigate bulk services, what steps should they start with first?
Well, I mean, there are a lot of providers, and it can get very confusing, right? I think a property needs to understand what their residents want and what the community wants. So it's probably a good first step is to put out a questionnaire to the community.
Okay.
And say, we're investigating opportunities to provide a new provider, or we're coming up on our contract being expired with our old provider, and we're going to be looking at new providers. So what is it that you want to see? Do you want to see a streaming solution? Do you want to see a fiber, a high speed? Do you want 1 gig? Do you want 2 gig? How fast speeds do you need, and how fast speeds do you want? So it's important to ask the right questions to the residents.
Okay.
You get that feedback, and then once you have that feedback, you can narrow down your selection process to the providers that can provide those type of services.
You mentioned before that there's a lot of competition in this industry. So tell me one thing that sets your company apart.
I think it's we do everything in-house. We don't subcontract our work out to subcontractors. A lot of big companies use subcontractors that aren't part of the company, right? So they don't feel like the customer experience isn't the same, right? We have all our own technicians. We have all our own service trucks. We train and teach our own people our way of doing things, and there's a lot of engineering and design support that goes into what we do and what we build out. a perfect example is we like to do the hard projects, right? One property in particular that I come across that is part of the Artemis group is Reunion, right? Reunion Golf Resort is one of our communities. They came to us in a situation where their old provider was phasing out of television, but keeping internet, and they needed somebody to come in quickly. They didn't have time to rewire the whole property. They didn't have time to figure out, that it would take 3 years to rewire the property. So we engineered and designed a product that was able to deliver and transport our services over the internet lines using a special engineering design that we created specifically for Reunion to deploy that product. And we basically rolled that entire property out in 2 months.
Nice.
Where it would have taken 3 years to
Yeah.
rewire it. So we do a lot of engineering and design stuff behind the scenes to make sure that we build a stable network. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about the stability of the network,
Gotcha.
right? The more you put into the design and the better the products and equipment that you use, the least downtime you'll have at the property. And that's important. At the end of the day, residents want to know that they want to be able to, stream whenever they want. They want to be able to watch TV when in the rain. They want to be able to do these things and they don't care about what's behind the scenes. They just want it to work.
Yeah,
right?
understood.
And we make sure that it works.
So if people wanted to get more information, how would they do so?
Well, I mean, you could email me at jason.cohen@adcomm-mdu.com. You can also go to our website. We have a request for quote questionnaire there that's really simple. It's maybe a 10-question questionnaire. You can go to adcomm-mdu.com, request a quote, and then that'll go right to our sales department, and one of our sales leaders will contact the property manager or whoever contacts us and start that process. There's usually a site survey walkthrough that's part of that process. We come on site, we do a physical site survey of the property, we do a system build and design ahead of time. So there are steps within the process, but we can simplify it and make it easy for the property.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming. And this is your first Artemis Day, right?
This is our first Artemis Day. I'm really excited about it. I've heard great things about it, and we're looking forward to this being our first year and hopefully coming back every year.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.